comes the warehouse of our raw materials. The key quality assurance of our product is cooperating with suppliers who also have strict requirements for quality. That's why we choose a reputable supplier as our partners, such like Bao Steel.
We use 10B21 steel for no-lock rivet body and 45K steel for no-lock rivet manger.
Normally, we keep 2 months stock of raw materials to guarantee fast delivery and stable prices to our customers. When raw materials come, we make 10% random inspection for each batch of the raw materials before they enter our warehouse. Check the appearance, dimension, tensile force, chemical components in our lab. If raw materials are rejected, we will put them in this isolation area first, and we will logistic them back. Here's the board of our raw material warehouse. You can see the information of raw material part number, wire diameter, and storage location. For the same raw material, left ones means the earliest in the warehouse, so we will use the raw material as per the sequence from the left to the right to avoid too long time storage.
Besides, we can easily see raw material stock status from this board.
Welcome to our no-lock rivet workshop, and these machines are used to produce no-lock rivet body. We use 6x6 blow Taiwan imported co-forming equipment to produce the rivet body of no-lock rivet. We have 8 sets of 6x6 blow equipment in total, with the producing speed 90 pieces per minute. Our producing capacity of no-lock rivet body is 24 million pieces per month. The advantage of 6x6 blow equipment is that we have solid structure inside the rivet body, such like step and chambering, compared with other suppliers' 5x5 blow machine. Our operation staff of 6x6 blow equipment have more than 10 years working experience. They have abundant knowledge of structure rivet and multi-station equipment. Practice makes perfect. They can optimize the manufacturing efficiency so that we can offer better prices for our customers. We produce the rivet body of no-lock rivets according to the operation instruction and producing list. We need to make initial inspection when we start to produce no-lock rivet body every morning. The operation staff will make self-inspection of no-lock rivet body during the manufacturing process. Also, the QC staff will make routine inspection of no-lock rivet body every 2 hours. At last, we still need to make final inspection when we finish the production of rivet body of no-lock rivet every day. Here's the measurement standard of no-lock rivet body.
And you can see the photos of all rejected rivet bodies. So, our operation staff can easily recognize the rejected rivet bodies during production.
We use 5x5 blow Taiwan imported co-forming equipment to produce the manger of no-lock rivets.
We have 12 sets of 5x5 blow equipment in total. The producing speed is 80 pieces per minute. Our producing capacity of the rivet manger of no-lock rivets 24 million pieces per month. Our operation staff of 5x5 blow equipment also have more than 10 years working experience. They can choose the most suitable tooling to make the equipment more stable and largely increase the producing capacity, which can reduce the production cost a lot. We produce the manger of no-lock rivets according to the operation instruction and producing list. We need to make initial inspection when we start to produce no-lock rivet manger every morning. Operation staff will make self-inspection during production of no-lock rivet manger at the same time. The QC staff will make routine inspection of no-lock rivet manger every 2 hours. At last, we still need to make final inspection when we finish all the no-lock rivet manger manufacturing every day.
Here's the measurement standard of no-lock rivet manger.
And you can see the photos of all rejected mangers. So, our operation staff can easily recognize the rejected mangers during the production. This row of machines are our thread rolling equipment. Thread rolling is very important, especially for manger breaking point. We have 30 sets of grooving machines in total.
The producing speed is 120 pieces per minute. So many grooving machines, we don't need to switch different thread rolling diameters frequently. The machines are stable, so the grooving quality will also be quite stable. Besides, you can see the screen on the grooving machine. It can monitor the pressure of grooving to guarantee the same grooving depth on each measure of non-lock rivets. Here's the measurement standard of grooving on measure of non-lock rivets, and you can see the photos of all rejected grooving on measures, so our precious staff can easily recognize the rejected grooving during the production. Welcome to our heat treatment workshop, and this is our full automatic heat treatment machine with a high value of $300,000. Heat treatment is the most decisive factor besides cold heating process for all fasteners. This heat treatment machine can feed automatically and monitor the quantity to avoid the shortage of rivet bodies or mangers. It can monitor the air pressure and supplement carbon in case of air leakage to avoid the damage on rivet bodies or mangers. It can monitor the temperature to make all rivet bodies or mangers heated evenly. We use Taiwan imported assembly machines to combine the rivet body and mangers of non-lock rivets. We have 20 sets of assembly machines in total. The assembly speed is 250 pieces per minute. With assembly capacity of non-lock rivet is 22 million pieces per month. We make assembly of non-lock rivets according to the operation instruction. Here's the measurement standard of assembled non-lock rivets, and you can see the photos of all rejected assembled rivets. So our operation staff can easily recognize the rejected assembled rivets during the production. We have 6 sets of sorting machines. The sorting speed is 200 pieces per minute, so our sorting capacity is 20 million pieces per month. The sorting machines are mainly used for automobile industry. There are 4 cameras on each machine. We can sort the appearance, dimensions. Finally, we can reach 25 ppm after this sorting process. Here comes our testing center, and here we go. We have invested $300,000 to build up this laboratory. It's approved by all our automobile customers. This is our plating thickness machine, and we are testing the non-lock rivets. This is our chemical component machine to analyze the material. We are using steel non-lock rivet with a diameter 6.4 millimeters and the body length 20 millimeters to make the test of tensile and shear force. This is tensile force test. You can see from the computer screen that the tensile force is climbing and finally reached to 10,131. This is shear force test. You can see from the computer screen that the shear force is climbing and finally reaches to 13,386. These are custom order samples. We will make Foley inspection for each size before the delivery, then make records in the computer. We normally keep them in stock for 2 years. When there's a complaint, the customer only needs to tell us the order number or invoice number so we can detect the return samples according to our internal order number. We will send customs testing videos immediately, which will facilitate for solutions effectively. Here comes to our packaging department. Our workers are working here. This is our automatic packaging machine. The machine can pack the rivets in small bags in different quantities according to customer request. Our workers will put the bags into small boxes and pack the boxes into cartons. Our packaging capacity is 140 million pieces per month. Our standard way of packaging is neutral boxes and cartons, but we can also pack the goods with customer package and labels. so that our customers can save the repackaging cost a lot. Our material pallet is plywood. Our standard pallet size is 106 by 86 centimeters to match our cartons. Of course, we can also make Euro pallets or customer pallets if requested by our customers. These 8 processes are the key of quality assurance for our Nolok Rivet. To say is to believe. Warmly welcome you to our factory.